Excuse my clumsy way to explain nirvana. Let's try again. Let's try again. See, nirvana means outblown. Outblown. And when they asked a guru of the later Buddhic period, what is nirvana? He said, enlighten a candle. They did. And he made, blew out the candle. Said, that's nirvana. Oh, everybody was sort of afraid. What? In nirvana I'm blown out? And that fool of a guru said yes. See? This is the rape of the teachings of the Buddha after his death by Theras, and then today by that person, Dalai Lama, who insults the teachings of the Buddha to an extent that I think the Mama Chohan will torture that guy in Kamaloka. He says there's no self, there's no being. Sure, yeah. Nothing else but itself. The Buddha, he says the Buddha taught that there's no self. The Buddha taught nothing else but the self. But he did it in a safe way, dear friends. By the way of non-self. That means anatta, anatman. Everything that you are aware of as passing, as arising and passing away, cannot be you, otherwise you would not experience the change. Relativity theory by Einstein, which by the way is wrong. But let's oh yeah. So, see? You cannot be that which arises and passes away. If you would be that which arises and passes away, you would not be aware of your arising and passing away. Be normal to you. Can the hand throw itself away? I don't think so. Now nirvana. See, nirvana is a completely different thing from devachan. Devachan is heaven world. You are there in your spiritual body and you enjoy the results of your good deeds. Now, then there are the arupa heavens. What is arupa? Formless. So yes, something can exist without form. Somebody said the human race will soon be bodiless because the machines do everything. Yeah, we don't want to walk anymore. We don't want to talk anymore. We just sit there. See? When we dictate something, it's already printed out. So we don't need our limbs anymore, our bodily organs. The brain. So soon we... Excuse me, dear friends. I'm not the body, otherwise I wouldn't cough. See? This coughing is a great teaching for you. Do you think I cough? No. I wouldn't insult you that way. I have to give in to the body. Therefore, I have a body, dear, wonderful superstar girls and boys who are so in love with your bodies. And then you discover from one day to the other the maggots are eating you. Oh, and then big disgrace, mud on your face. Do you see how the Book of Light, how the path is waking you up to concentrate on your immortal part, that which cannot be destroyed, that which cannot be taken away from you. Read divine message from the true God, Nirvana. And God knows, by that God I don't mean an extraterrestrial creator who's all the time alone and creates the world and then blames the world for being crazy. We have to laugh a little bit, dear friends, otherwise we cannot fathom the unfathomable. So therefore we fathom that which is anatta, not the self. And by detaching ourselves from it, we become the timeless, eternal, unborn, arupa, anupapadaka, parentless. Who fathoms it may fathom it. So nirvana is different from heavens. It's utter bliss and complete, untrammeled consciousness. The state of absorption and pure being. The wondrous destiny of those who have reached superhuman knowledge purity and spiritual illumination, who have detached themselves from any attachment to physical activities beyond necessity. Beyond necessity. Very important. See, the body doesn't want pleasure. I tell you over and over again. The body does not want pleasure. Neither pain. Because for the body, each pleasure turns into pain. It's the thought that realizes a reaction of the body, now listen well, and wants to prolong it. This can happen by drugs, by tantra sex, by this and that. And in doing so, you harm the nervous system. The body doesn't want to exist beyond necessity. It's your use and abuse of the body. Be it drinking, be it sex, be it anything else, beyond the necessity. If you would act only in the realms of necessity, you would feel the God already in you. But what do you do? What do? We listen to the media. Look here, look there, here. This is there. With your organs, you see the organs are from inside outside. Oh, there, look, buy something new. You need this, you need that. Oh, look, these nice tits. Oh, look, this other woman. Oh, look, this. Oh, yeah. And they go over the red carpet. Oh. And more you drift away from God. I warn you. As I warn myself, by the way. So, you see, when we talk about these things, about the core of our being, we create a link to it, no matter if later we are, again, being drifted away from it by daily life. Yes, I know we have to pay the rent, this, and that. But if you create that anchor, it costs you nothing. It's pure meditation. You sit there, you shut off everything. Is not possible immediately. I agree. You know, these asavos, these disturbances will try to keep you busy as they did before, but you observe them and you don't give any more attention to them beyond necessity, and they will disappear. These demons will flee. Now, nirvana, utter bliss, and what did I say? Complete untrammeled consciousness? Yeah. It's a personal absorption into the highest self, my dear friends. You see, those God sparks who are in between minor manvantaras, or periods of cosmic activity, they rest in interplanetary nirvana. And even more fully so, but this can only be understood by the student of the Book of Light if he understands the 7 rounds, a planetary chain teaching, and so forth. It's in between rounds of a planetary chain. And more fully so, between each 7 round period, or day of Brahma, as we say, day of Brahma. Or even more, end of the succeeding day of a new kalpa, a planetary chain. You may hear now words, what's he talking about? Well, read the Book of Light, you'll see. See, and then from the 7th sphere, in the 7th round, I say, those beings, those monas, that part of them which is slightly aware of that there could be something beyond the so-called eternal heaven of religion, which is not eternal at all. Dear Christians, dear Muslims, read your Quran, read your Bible in the correct translation. The word eternal does not appear neither in the Bible nor in the Quran. There's no word eternal. The translation in the Bible is of aionias. The Greek means a long time. Now those corrupt people from the dogma, Christian church and Catholic church, they said, we can't sell that. We can't sell that you after death are a long time in heaven. And then, what then? People want always things forever. It starts already in the physical world. I say it always, dear friends, if they would invent the immortality pill, religion would be over from one second to the other. Who wants to be in heaven if you could be eternally on earth? See the insanity of thinking in that way? And this is why they forged that word and introduced into the Bible the word eternal, the term eternal. It does not exist. What has a beginning must have an end. What arises must pass away. What goes up must go down. No way that it could be in any other way. And so, you see, after a certain time, all the God sparks, you are a God spark in the making, you're God in the making. Jesus said, don't ye know that ye are gods? So you women think you are women, you strut with your tits and ass and this and that, you men think you're a man, you present your genitals and this and that, and you fall into the trap of sex, beyond necessity, as I did. You pay the price. You pay the price. And maybe then you're ready.